stand over here. Okay, here we go. Chloe. Every time I meet a new parent, I always let them know that hard work is all that is asked of someone as they walk through those doors every single day. Not perfection, just hard work. Put in the work every day, even if it's a bad day, just put in the work. One day amounts to the next day, and then it snowballs, and in the end, you'll hopefully be sitting here. But it's not every day you get a level 10 who's going into her senior year, who wants to come to your gym for many reasons, but one of them is to see if she has a chance to get a scholarship. And although we never, ever, ever, are you crying? Oh. And although we never, ever, ever tell anybody that it is guaranteed, because it's not. All I say is you just have to work hard. We'll provide you with everything you need. You have the equipment, the coaches, not only the coaches, but the desire of every coach to be their best and to love what they do as well. We have the auxiliary staff, nutritionists, sports psychologists, therapists, because it takes a village to build a great gymnast. It's not just gymnastics. It has a lot to do with everything, the whole package. You have to be a special kind of person to be able to put in the amount of work in 6 months that it takes years, other people years to do. And not only that, but you have to have the right temperament and personality because of all the ups and downs. And when Chloe walked through those doors, and I think that everybody that knows her can agree with me, she is the kindest, sweetest, hardworking, beautiful human being inside and out. Chloe is genuine, Chloe's outstanding, and we're so honored to have had you choose us to help you fulfill your dreams. You're an outstanding teammate, you're a sweetheart beyond belief, and the hard work you do every single repetition makes all the years that you weren't here packed into 6 months, and you set your sights on something and you got it. Now again, for those of you that didn't get all that, she's been here for 6 months and got a full scholarship. I mean, look at you. You're sitting here with a full scholarship to Arizona State. Has it hit you yet? Who would have told you 6 months ago that this was going to happen so fast? Because I definitely would not have. I've never seen it happen, but you're a testament that it can happen. You just proved it. You worked so hard your whole life with what you were given, and then you come here and you just continue to push through and persevere, and then it's just like the perfect storm. Like I said before, Chloe, we are honored that you have chosen us to be part of your journey. And I thank you and your family for trusting in our program and trusting in us and what we told you that it could be possible if you just put the work in. Look at you here today. I do wish that I would have had more time with you, and I know all the coaches feel the same. But nonetheless, we're very happy that you're here now. We're going to enjoy every second of it. Just as if you were here for 10 years. Never dull your sparkle. Let's try that again. Never dull your sparkle. Never stop pushing and believing that you can do something, because look at what you can accomplish. You're going to be a star. We're so proud of you, and I want to thank you because you're a proven fact that hard work can get you your dreams.
I was thinking about whether I was going to cry or not, like seeing if it would happen, and not even into my speech, and I'm already bawling, so let's see how this goes. I'm a little nervous for this. I think I might be better than bars than giving speeches, and that's saying a lot, so please bear with me. I'm a level 10 gymnast here at American Twisters, and I am so proud to say that I received a full athletic scholarship to Arizona State University, where I'll be part of their amazing This is literally out of my wildest dreams and something that most of us didn't think would happen for me, so to say I'm excited is quite an understatement. I moved to American Twisters in May, so I've only been here for about 6 months. Coming in the beginning of my senior year and joining such an elite group of athletes was terrifying. I felt that I had so much catching up to do and wasn't sure how I could fit it in. I was such a relief when you all welcomed me and included me as if we had already been friends. You really made me feel special. For a little backstory, I started recreational gymnastics when I was 7 years old. My mom walked in and out of the gym on several different occasions before actually enrolling me because it was just so expensive for those rec classes. Here I am, almost 11 years later, and those class prices are now the least of her worries. So sorry, Mom and Dad, I might be the more expensive child. But the thing is, I fell in love with gymnastics, and my parents saw that, and I've worked my butt off ever since. This sport is so hard. I don't argue with people ever, but if someone says another sport is harder than gymnastics, I can talk for hours. But with all the difficulty comes memories, opportunities, friendships, and lessons that build us into the strongest people. Sometimes I think about what my life would be like if I didn't do gymnastics. I could have gone to high school and had a normal teenage life, maybe even tried a new sport. But then I think about where I am right now and all that I've done, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. I am so lucky to have the life I have. But back to my story, I spent 10 years at my previous gym, FGTC. I probably spent more hours there than I have at my own house. It was my second home, filled with my second family. They are the reason I am the person I am today, and they gave me the best foundation to build on. I'm so grateful for them and glad I had a place like that to grow up in. I have nothing but love for my FGTC family, and I'm lucky enough to even have some of my old teammates here with me today. During my whole time at that gym, I never thought I would ever move. I just couldn't imagine being anywhere else. That was until I got a little taste of competing as a twister gymnast. Last March, at the Level 10 States, I was put in the same rotation as American Twisters, and I experienced a competition like never before. Usually, I'll be in another group, and we pretty much all agree that American Twisters are the most annoying. They show up with all their families, all their teammates, they make the most noise, cheering their athletes on, and they even bring really loud shakers. All of a sudden, I had this huge team cheering so loud for me. I thought this only happened in college. They made it so much fun. Then it was my turn to cheer them on, and I watched these girls do gymnastics that I only dreamt of doing. My parents noticed how happy and motivated I was just by being in the group for a few hours, and a few weeks later, it was suggested that I try out here. This was something I had never even considered, and by the end of the week, I was doing just that. This whole journey has been very emotional for me. It was a challenge just to be able to process everything. I found myself writing notes on my phone, putting my feelings into words. I felt so conflicted, I didn't know what the right decision was, and I heard what everyone was telling me, but I had to make the decision for myself. I looked back at what I wrote after my first day here, and I'll share it with you. Talking with Coach Christie today, everything she said just proved why I need to leave. I was on track for college gymnastics, but being there today with the other girls, I feel so behind. And not behind where I have no hope, but behind hope. And not behind where I have no hope, but behind where I know that with the right help, I can get there. I can even get there. And that's what I'm looking for. She said she can't promise anything, but that she thinks I'm a hard worker and she sees potential. This change is so hard, their training is so hard. I know I'm going to be scared, their drills are different, assignments are different, conditioning is different, but I want to college so bad that I'm ready to push myself. The group of girls is so good. I feel very below them, but I think that's important to help push me. They all seem very nice and their vibes are awesome. They don't wear shorts, which will be an adjustment, and Saturday practices are going to be a little rough, but I can do it. And they also love my vault, which felt pretty great, especially since it was after bars, which wasn't as great. All of that is true, right down to the tough 8 a.m. Saturday practice and the horrible bars I showed them that morning. Gary loves to say that when I came, I didn't even know what a kip was, and that bars was my worst and least favorite event, but now is one of my favorites. The last 6 months have been some of the best out of my entire gymnastics career. I've accomplished things that I didn't think were possible for myself, and that's thanks to everyone in here. You all have helped me so much and continue to add value to my life. I'm really grateful for my new family here at Twisters and have so much love for all of you. Stephen and Brody, you guys really are amazing. Being a female in the sport of gymnastics, it is so important when you can have such a strong and comfortable relationship with male coaches. Something as simple as, "Good job today, Chloe," or "I'm proud of you," makes the biggest difference and shows me that you see my effort and you know I want to get better. And on top of that, the two of you are always making jokes to keep us smiling. Most days during the week, I don't hate bars, and I can actually do some pretty good gymnastics over there now, so that's cool. But seriously, I appreciate you both more than you know and can't thank you enough for all the work you've put in to help me. Katie. I think everyone could use a Katie in their life. She's laid back and chill, but will whip us into shape if we get a little too distracted. She's organized, can come up with a drill for any skill, will fix your vault run in minutes, and has the best snacks. Katie, I admire your attention to detail and thoroughness with everything you do. Thank you for being so kind to me and always helping me when I need it. You have been a great coach to me and are going to be an even better mom. Your little guy is very lucky to have you. Jess, you are the perfect balance of everything we need in a coach. You are always pushing us to be better and work our hardest while also making sure we are making smart choices and slowing down when it's necessary. You motivate us through your very tough conditioning and remind us why we do what we do. You're so easy to talk to and have the most contagious laugh. I love you, Jess, and I'm so lucky to know you. Danny, you were one of my, where is she? Over there. You were one of my first ever role models at FGTC. I watched you and Hannah do homeschooling when I was still at school and admired everything you both did. I didn't really understand much about gymnastics at the time, but I knew you were really good and that I wanted to be just like you when I was older. You were like celebrities to me. It's crazy to think about where we started and where we are now. I never would have thought that the person I looked up to for so long would now be just as impactful on my gymnastics, but in a different way. Thank you for inspiring me in so many ways. I'm really grateful to know you. Gary, none of this would have been possible without you. Your high energy levels, constant jokes, amazing work ethic, and knowledge for the sport is so impressive. When I first came here, you told us that we could try and get a scholarship, but that it was going to be very difficult and wasn't guaranteed at all. The odds were stacked against me, but we all worked extremely hard together, and we found an amazing team for me. I'll never be able to thank you enough for giving me the opportunity to prove myself and find my full potential. You went above and beyond to help my family and I through this whole process, and I'm extremely grateful. There really is no one like you. To the whole team, thank you all for being so kind to me. You have welcomed me with open arms and showed no hesitation about including me in your family. I feel so lucky that I have the opportunity to watch your gymnastics and train with you guys every day because the talent in this room is insane. I can't wait for my first competition season with you all. I know it's going to be so much fun. I have so much love for all of you.
Yeah, Chloe.
To the other seniors, congratulations, guys. We've all accomplished something so special and I'm really proud of us all. It must have been weird having to add another senior to your group for your final year, but I appreciate how kind you've been to me. You have given me the chance to have an extra special senior year and I'm so grateful for that. As bittersweet as all of this is, there is so much to look forward to. We have the brightest futures ahead of us and are going to do amazing things at our new schools. But before that, let's have the best last year. I love you guys. Christy, thank you for taking a chance on me. Thank you for looking past my bad habits and seeing potential in me. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of this very special team and learn from the best coaches. Thank you for helping me find my love for gymnastics again. You are amazing at what you do and have created a program like no other. I remind myself every day how lucky I am to train here. I can't believe we did it, but we did, and there aren't enough thank yous in the world to show my gratitude. I love you, Christy. To my family, everyone says their family is the best, but there can't be one better than mine. I don't know how I got so lucky, but I'm happy I did. My family has given up so much to always allow me to have the best opportunities possible. It hasn't been easy for them. They've spent many weekends traveling with me, a lot of money on camps and lessons. My dad drives me an hour to get here every day and then works from his laptop for 5 hours until I'm finished and drives an hour and a half back home. My mom is another of my biggest cheerleaders. She believes in me when I don't believe in myself and I feel like I've reached my limit. They've never pressured me to do gymnastics. They just saw that I had a talent and wanted me to use it to the best of my ability. My younger brother Marcus has also spent many weekends watching girls' gymnastics competitions for hours in faraway places. My parents have had to split their time between us and managed to equally support my gymnastics and my brother's soccer, and in doing that, they've sacrificed time with each other. I don't know how we're supposed to do it next year, going from seeing each other every day to seeing each other every few months. That's going to be a really tough adjustment, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. For now, I'd like to stay happy and tell you that I am the luckiest girl in the world to have the family I have. Thank you for giving me this amazing life. I love you with all my heart. And last but not least, one of the most exciting thank yous I get to give. Thank you ASU Gymnastics, Coach Jay, Coach Lacey, and the whole team for an opportunity that little Chloe could only dream of. I can't wait to be a part of your special team and join another family. With this contract, I'm committing to do gymnastics at ASU, but I'm also promising to continue to be the person I am when I get there. I promise to work my hardest and put in my best effort. I promise to be kind and positively contribute to the team in any way I can. I promise to be a good athlete and an even better student. I'm so excited for my time as a Sun Devil gymnast, and thank you again for this incredible opportunity. My heart feels so full. Forks up and go Sun Devils. Thank you.